Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of RuneNews. It's good to be back. I'm your host, Ryan, and it's bloody good to have you here. I got suspended on YouTube. I don't know if suspended is the correct word. I still had the channel and access to everything. There was just a community guideline strike, which means for a whole week I couldn't upload, post a status, or go live, which is why I haven't been around. And if you want to know more about that and understand why that happened, I've uploaded a video just before I've released this one on my channel. You can go check that out after the video. The link will be in the description. It'll give you all the juicy details and what's going to happen moving forward with this channel. I also mentioned in that video that I'm going to do a 24-hour stream as soon as I can on the channel. I've got to go help my parents do something on Saturday. So once I get back Saturday night here in Australia, I will be live at normal stream hours, I guess, for those who are unaware. So a bit of a delay on the live stream, I apologize, but 24-hour stream is happening this weekend. More importantly though, Jagex is giving us free XP this week, and Deadman mode starts on Friday, which I unfortunately have to delay my start on as well, because obviously I've got to go help my parents with some stuff. Before we move forward though, Deadman mode is beginning. What do you think? Are you guys going to compete in Deadman mode? Are you going to play to make money? Are you going to play for fun? Or are you just going to ignore it and wait for Leagues 4? Leave your answer in the comment section down below. My name is Ryan. However, do not Google Ryan from Western Australia. And let's get on with the news. This week's update is pretty lackluster given that Deadman is released on Friday, but we still get a lot of free XP from Jagex, which I'll explain in a brief minute. As for Deadman mode, I'm not going to go through the content because we know about it. We've been hearing about it for a while. There's a video on the channel if you're really that interested, but you know how Deadman mode works. If you don't and you're going to play it, you're going to have a lot of fun. If you do know how it works, or even if you're not going to play it, that's fine. You can miss out. It's not the end of the world because Leagues 4 is around the corner. So Deadman mode looks good. Nothing really else to say on that subject. Summer Summit. I'm so pissed that we didn't get to do the Summer Summit. I do apologize for that, but look, if you saw the video, or if you go check the video after RuneNews, you'll understand what happened and why. But Summer Summit, if you want to know about it, come to the live streams. I can talk about it all day long with you. Poll 80 people are upset with Jagex because they're not moving fast enough with the quality of life content. You need to remember that quality of life updates happen in between big updates. Desert Treasure 2, Deadman, Leagues 4, you know, they're working on a lot of content. So the weeks in between, that's when they work on quality of life, and they really haven't had a lot of time recently. So I know that you want these TOA changes and you want them to do the Cox changes, which they announced in Summer Summit, but you have to remember that this is purely when they have the spare time, and it isn't a priority. That's quality of life for you. So if you keep that in mind, you'll probably be a lot happier with the work that Jagex does for us. Plushies look good, but I'm not here to advertise other people's merch, and PvP Worlds are no longer on the Australian World Rota. But what about the free XP I've been talking about, or that's in the title at least? Well, here it is here in other changes. Typically about once a month, Jagex will give us an other changes, which is worth reading. And this week we have, let me find it here, random events with costume rewards would commonly give 500 coins to the player who's already got the full outfit. Now they give XP lamps instead of coins. The lamps are identical to the genie lamp, giving 10 times your level in the skill. Quizmaster's Mystery Box and Prison Pete may also give the lamp instead of coins too. So there you go. We now have more random events giving genie lamps. In my opinion, I think it's only worth doing the Freaky Forester in terms of the zombie outfit, mime outfit, and forest outfit. I can't think of another one. I don't think the frog outfit works. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it does. It might be worth getting the frog outfit and finding out. But it's more XP. Free XP from random events. You don't just need to do the genie now. The zombie and the mime probably is too much. Like, if you want to work out time for XP reward, it might not be worth it to those efficient players who are inefficient everywhere else in the game. You know, people, oh, I can't do the study exam because it's too slow to get free XP, as if you're playing the game efficiently to begin with. Shut up. So I think if you want to play that way, Freaky Forester, absolutely good for free XP, but free XP lands for more random events is honestly way better than 500 coins, and I think that is it's good for XP. Thank you, Jagex. Moving on. With the recent changes Jagex made to Oldschool RuneScape, giving us a bit more free XP from random events now, a lot of people are comparing it with RuneScape 3, how you get given just free XP for no reason. Obviously, it's a little bit different. People say RS3 isn't about maxing skills, it's not about XP rates, and I think it's a fine balance what they did in osrs being just a small XP lamp from a random event, which really defines the difference between Oldschool RuneScape and RS3, which is why, in my opinion, an often correct and humble opinion, is that RuneScape 3 is fucking dog shit. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Grand Exchange segment for RuneNews. I'm your host, Wade Green, and for the third week in a row, the mole slippers, what do you know, are still on the rise as we predicted, and they're doing nothing but climbing 337k, and this is the point that we are currently peaking at, but this is nothing because next week, this point will be down here, 330k. We're looking at 400 plus, nearly 400k at least. This time next week, even with the week-long break of the channel, we're still kicking goals. More valid proof that we're 1/3 of the way to 1 mil for a pair of mole slippers by the end of the year. Mark my words or unsubscribe. Buy yourself mole slippers today. If you didn't buy them when they were 210k 3 weeks ago, that's your loss. You're now out at least 120k per mole slippers, so you want to buy them today. They're going up, and they're going to keep going up. Buy your mole slippers. Tell your friends about it and get them on the mole slippers too. You don't believe me? Check the last 2 episodes where the Grand Exchange Update has been advertising the shit out of mole slippers. Buy them today, okay? You don't want to miss out on this deal. Mole slippers are best in slot. Buy them, merch them, let your friends know. We're hitting 1 mil by the end of the year. King Condor, that YouTube channel, this one right here is where all your mole slippers expertise are needed. Don't worry about Ashy, the CEO of Mole Slippers, who keeps trying to claim that they own mole slipper rights over us, okay? Because what you have to remember is statistically that CEOs are more likely to be involved in sex trafficking, tax evasion, money laundering, and what's the other one? Sexual assault within the workplace. So you can advertise Ashy being a CEO of Mole Slippers all you want, but at the end of the day, those 4 categories are statistically more aligned with you than us here at the King Condor Network on RuneNews. So back the fuck up. Mole slippers are on the rise. Don't fuck with Wade Green. Buy them today. Become a rich cunt tomorrow. Now we got the Awakener's Orb. Now these are constantly just, well, these are on the dip, right? They peaked. Blood Torva isn't that hard to get, okay? And people are becoming less interested in it. All the sweaty players have got it now. And then people realize it's actually not that important. So they're getting cheaper, and they're going to get cheaper. These things are going to be dirt cheap unless they find another use for it, which they shouldn't. I think that's fine. What will happen likely is that the Awakener's Orb will become cheap enough to the point that the awakened versions will be worth farming for uniques, and I think that's the perfect balance we're going to find there. So until then, Awakener's Orbs are dropping. I wouldn't recommend going for Blood Torva right now. I'd wait until they drop another like 500, 600k, which they will over the next month or so, and then get yourself some Blood Torva. And finally, for the Grand Exchange Update, for the first time ever, Pure Essence have been traded at a unit of 1 billion Pure Essence on the Grand Exchange in 1 week. 1 billion Pure Essence has been moved through the Grand Exchange, and it's not even the most traded item of the week. 5 runes are at 1.4 bill, but the fact that we have 2 items at 1 bill throughout the week has never happened in the history of RuneScape. Pure Essence are flying out the window. I just wanted to share that update, but that is all this week for the Grand Exchange Update. Buy your mole slippers today. Don't be shit. My name is Wade Green, and I approve this message. Now have a good day. The first Ironman moment for this week in RuneNews comes from a common feature for Ironman Moments, who isn't an Ironman. Good day to you all. You guys recognize him by using the standard RuneScape client still. Java client, not the Steam client, not RuneLite. He just runs off the standard Java, terrible client that runs like shit. And you got the Paos Elemental Pet Elemental Pet. Please just use RuneLite. Do something. Get off the client. Next up, we have Iron Dan, who I assume is an Iron Man. He got the Venenatus Pet at 0 kill count. What the fuck? Oh, 5 kill count Spindle. Okay, I was going to say, 0 kill count Venenatus, 5 kill count Spindle. He got the Venenatus Pet. I would just like to point out that Dirty Cock Ring is a shit clan name. Tell your clan leader that, whoever made up that name. That's a clan forever now. That's a terrible name. Change it. It's not even funny. It's bad. Shit. But Juicy on the Pet. It's good shit. Then finally, we got Shoe Puff, who is really exercising the anti-dry mechanics that Jagex has posted for the Desert Treasure 2 bosses, because he has 972 Leviathan kills, no ingots, which doesn't, it's not part of the mechanics, but no vestige either. So you got shit luck, and you should probably just maybe switch up the boss. Maybe you're 2 out of 3. You could be 2 out of 3, might be 1 out of 3. I hate to break it to you, but it's likely you're 0 out of 3 on the vestige. Try the Duke instead of Vardavus, I don't know. But still, you haven't got the pet yet. Keep grinding. You'll get it eventually. 27 fucking orbs. How many quartz? 3 quartz. Damn, man, your luck does suck. 2 axe pieces. That means you got to build 2 axes now. You know that, right? You can't just leave 1 piece in the bank. It doesn't work like that. So hopefully you get the vestige soon. But that is the end of Rune News this week, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in full force. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. Get your free XP from random events, and I'll see you guys in the live stream. 24-hour live stream this weekend. Don't be shit. Don't be a coward. Come by, say hi. That's about it. Good night. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him. God damn. Fuck me. Look at that boy. It's huge.